Hello everyone, Mike Weitzman with Master of the Milky Way, and I'm coming to you tonight with what I think will be a good learning opportunity about planning for Milky Way adventures. And I've got a tough decision to make. We have the Grouse Ridge workshop tomorrow night, and I'm a little concerned about the weather tomorrow night and whether we need to postpone or cancel the trip. So I thought I'd let you look over my shoulder here as I do a little bit of research into whether it's a go or no go for the trip. So what we're looking at here, I brought up Google Maps and I brought up the Grouse Ridge Lookout. Here you can see this in the map. And so basically, I want to find the weather here at this point, and I'm going to show you a couple of tools that I like to use to determine whether it's a good opportunity to go tomorrow night or not. And first of all, I've been watching just basically on iOS on my phone the basic weather for where I live. I live about an hour away from Grouse Ridge as a crow flies, and so that's good enough to get close. But if you're looking further out, you would want to do something like this, which is to go to the actual point where you want to take the image. And so I need to get the actual GPS coordinates for Grouse Ridge, which I can find down here by putting a pin close to where we need to go. I can get the actual coordinates, which is 39.386807 and minus 120, 61, 2222, at least in this point right here. So that gives me the actual GPS location. And now I like to use an app called Clear Outside. You can go to clearoutside.com. And when you go to this site, you can go to the home location here. You can type in any actual look up an address for a town that you live in, or you can actually enter the coordinates, which is what we're going to do here to get the forecast. So let's go back here, like I just said, 39.38, and we'll put that in here, 39.38. And the other one is minus 120 point, and I gotta go back and double check here, 0.61. That's close enough to get us here. And I say get forecast for this location. And so here it says forecast for Yuba Pass, Nevada County, United States of America. That's the coordinates. And so now we scroll down, we look at the weather for tonight. And if I open this up, and basically what I want to look at is the forecast into the total clouds here. And here we are at 1800 hours. And it's telling us that the total clouds for tonight are 0 up until right around midnight, and then maybe a few clouds will start to come in. So basically 100%, like it's showing tomorrow at noon, is bad. So that's 100% overcast clouds. Right now we've got 0. We've got 0 for that's total clouds. Low clouds, medium clouds, high clouds is looking great for tonight, right? It talks about visibility, precipitation, probability, wind speed, chance of frost, and the temperature in Celsius. So this is why I love this site, because it gives you great from an observability percent, as well as the moon setting here, what we're looking at. So really we want to go ahead to tomorrow night, and as we see coming into this same time tomorrow night, 100% obscured clouds from high clouds and then into the medium clouds. So this is what I'm using to make my call here, that we're actually tomorrow for the next probably 48 hours, it's going to be totally occluded up here. And so this is not a great forecast for the workshop tomorrow night. Another great site to go to is Pivotal Weather. And again, you can find sort of general for the Southwest US. We can see all of California here, and I can run a total cloud cover run here. You can sort of see the total clouds over the last 24 hours, and it just keeps sort of rotating. You see the moisture build in Nevada and then move off today. So that's one great place to sort of look at sort of what's happening right now. And then you can also look at forecasts, and you can look at weather forecasts here, and you can sort of look at, out, over the next 24 hours now. So it's not going to rain here, but you can see the moisture that's coming up from the southwest here. This is the monsoonal moisture that's hitting in Arizona and southern Nevada right now. This is what's going to cause us to have clouds. So you can also use this site as well to look for some of the weather. I can't get the satellite out with the free one. You could pay for this. It actually has some great weather. You can look at the the weather models regionally as well here. But that cloud cover forecast was one of the ones that I liked to have possible look at the cloud cover. So basically that's it. Because of the recommendations here from Clear Outside, which I trust, we're going to make a call to postpone the trip. And then just for fun, I went over to Google Gemini. You could do this on ChatGPT, and I said, hey, what's the weather, including the cloud cover, going to be like at this location? I dropped in the Google Maps link right here to Gemini. It obviously found it. It said, it looks to this, it said tomorrow night the weather conditions are expected to be less than ideal for night sky viewing. It gives us the same sort of forecast here. Influx of high moisture clouds moving into the region, resulting in mostly cloudy to overcast skies by Saturday night. And I said, yes, I'm planning a night sky Milky Way workshop at the summit. And so it came back and said, with high cloud cover, running a tracker will unfortunately be incredibly difficult at the summit. And so it gives you some more things here. And if it says, if you need to make, this is what is also interesting, if you need to make a no-go call for your attendees, the conditions right now strongly favor a postponement to a clearer night. So sorry to everyone who was planning to come out. These are the tools that I use to make the decision. And these are tools you can also use as you begin to plan your own adventures going forward. So anyhow, thanks to everybody that's had an interest. That's I hope a quick lesson, and hope to see you out on a clear night in the future. Thank you for joining us.